Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, December 13th. We do have some birthdays today. Today is Buffalo Fawn's birthday. Buffalo, you knew you'd get his song. I think his last name is Cherney, but I think it's Fawn. But I have Buffalo Fawn in my book, in my calendar. So, Buffalo, you're going to get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Buffalo. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Lori, the travel diva. It's Lori's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lori. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Louise Shoddy, S-H-O-D-D-Y, Shody. Louise Shody. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Shody. Shody, Shody, Rudy, Rudy. I always think of a movie. Anyway, it's Louise's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louise. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Debbie Roseberry's anniversary, but Debbie, you didn't tell me your significant other's name. Can I sing to you? I think it's her 44th, I think. But it's her anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to Debbie. And fill in the blank. But I hope everybody has a great celebratory day today. Ooh, I got a big word out all at one time. Didn't have to say it twice. I'm not going to try to say it again, though. That might not work. Anyway, I slept so well last night. I didn't even have to get up during the night to go pee. That was like a first. I usually always get up because I drink so much water. But slept right through. And then when I woke up and it was kind of light in the room, and I'm thinking, did I not get up during the night? How can that be? So I had a solid night of sleep, so that was nice. Anyway, I almost forgot. Ellen Noonan, L-O-N-O-O-N-A-N. Ellen is in Wonderland. Congratulations! She got there before me, but I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for you. Ellen, I am so proud of you. Congratulations, because we're going to celebrate, dance to the music, because she's in Wonderland. That's so great. You guys are thinking, when are you going to get there, Sandy, because we're tired of hearing about it from you. Trust me, as much as you're sick of hearing about it, I'm even more sick of hearing about it. But just like when you want to reach a goal and you get so close, and this is the closest I've been in 40 years. 40 years, since the 80s I've been saying I was going to lose 100 pounds. This close. Slowly I step by step. I'll get there. I will get there. I know I'm going to get there. I just know it. I don't have any plans for today either. Watch church. Watch my political shows. Catch up on my YouTube videos. I heard Mary Fran tag me in a Christmas video and I missed it because I was so busy wrapping presents yesterday that I just lost all track of time. But it kept me from eating, so that was good. So anyway, if we could also, on that note, if we could say some extra prayers for Carla Johnson. Carla Johnson needs our prayers right now. So I am sending out a prayer chain, and I would ask everybody to jump on board and say some prayers for Carla, because she got some bad news, and it's not for me to share, but I just think that prayers are always appreciated, and God always knows what the prayers are for. So that's all that really matters. So anyway, I did a menu plan. It's working for me, so I have to do a menu plan. You know I have to do a menu plan. So here's my menu plan. Okay, there's my menu for the week. It seems to be working. Today is Sunday, so today I'm going to have some hard-boiled egg and some tea, along with my fruit platter, half of a bagel for 4 points, a Laughing Cow cheese for 1, and 2 slices of bacon for 1. That's 6 points. For lunch, I'm going to have the chili that I took out of the freezer the other day for 2 points. I'm going to have some veggies with it. I'm going to dip them in some of the Mexicali dip that I have for 3 points, and a sugar-free Jell-O and tea, so it's 5 points. And for dinner, I have some pizza left over from yesterday. I'm going to have a slice of pizza for 10 points with a salad and tea for 0. And I'm going to have the Olive Garden, not the Olive Garden, Panera poppy seed dressing for 1 point, so it's 11-point dinner. So my total for today is 22 points. I'm on the blue plan, so I get 23 points. On Monday, it's going to be 24 points. I'm going to have my eggs for breakfast. I'm going to make them scrambled with some fruit and tea. I'm going to have an English muffin for 3 points and a tablespoon of strawberry preserves on it, so my breakfast will be 6 points. For lunch, I'm going to have a half a cup of cottage cheese for 3 points with some pineapple and a cup of tea for 0, and a granola bar for dessert for 4 points, so 7-point lunch. And for dinner, I'm going to have some veggies. I'm going to make those latkes. I'm going to have 3 of them for 3 points. I'm going to have a chicken sausage for 3 points. I'm going to have a hot dog bun for 4 points, and my lemonade mixture for 1. It's 11 points. Tuesday, it's a 17-point dinner, or day rather. I'm going to have a half a cup of oatmeal for 4 points with a quarter cup of 2% milk for 1 point. I'm going to have some fruit and eggs and tea, so it's a 5-point breakfast. For lunch, I'm going to have an egg salad sandwich with a tablespoon of Miracle Whip for 1 point, and 2 slices of my Aunt Billy's bread for 2 points, and an apple for dessert, so it's going to be a 3-point lunch. And for dinner, I'm going to use a Carb Master wrap for 2 points. I'm going to make a chicken fajita. I'm going to have some salsa and refried beans for 0. I was going to have a pudding, but then I decided I'm going to make that graham cracker dessert that I like for 6 points. And a lemonade for 1 point, so it's a 9-point. So 17 points for the day. Wait, did I add that right? 9 3 is 12. Yep, 17 points. Wednesday's 21 points. I'm going to have waffles for breakfast for 5 points. Some sugar-free syrup for 1 point. I'm going to have some Jimmy Dean turkey sausage for 3 points, and tea and a hard-boiled egg for 0. It's a 9-point breakfast. For lunch, I'm going to have a ham and cheese sandwich, which is going to be 5 points, and 2 points for the mission wrap, and then I'm going to have some veggies with it, so it's going to be 7 points. For dinner, I'm going to bake a piece of chicken, and I'm going to have a sweet potato for 4 points, some veggies for 0, and once again, my lemonade. So it is a 21-point dinner. Or day, rather. I keep saying dinner. Day. Thursday, I'm going to have a cup of Cheerios for 3 points, a cup of milk for 5 points, and my egg and banana and tea for 8-point breakfast. For lunch, I liked it last week. I had the cheese for 4 points and the pickles and fruit for 0, so it's 4 points. I might have a pretzel rod with that, which would bring it up to 23, but I haven't decided on that yet. And for dinner, I'm going to have an ounce of cheese on my salad. With my dressing, there's 3 points. It's the Olive Garden dressing. I'm going to bake an extra piece of chicken and cut that up and put it on the salad, and then a half a cup of pineapple, or half a cup of cottage cheese for 3 points. So it's 22 points for the day. Friday, I'm going to have some Ezekiel toast for 4 points with some holy guacamole on it for 3. So it's 7 points. The Ezekiel toast is just 2 points for a slice. I'm going to have 2 slices. So it's a 7-point breakfast. For lunch, I'm going to have a veggie platter with 3 points for my veggie dip and 3 points for a granola bar for a 6-point lunch. And for dinner, I'm going to have tuna fish sandwich, which I have every Friday night, with a tablespoon of Miracle Whip, 2 points for my mission wrap, and then some veggies of some sort. So it's a 16-point day for dinner, or for Friday rather. And Saturday, for breakfast, I'm going to have some pancakes and bacon and syrup, which is going to be 9 points. For lunch, I'm going to have a ham and cheese sandwich on a mission wrap with another cup of chili for 10 points. And the lemonade, the lunch total is 10 points. For dinner, I started and it was way too many points. And so I decided I'm just going to go back to Panera's and get the veggie soup and the dinner roll for 6 points. So it's 25 points. And then my snack choices for the week are pretzel rods are 1 point each. A quarter cup of nuts is 5 points. A cheese stick is 2 points. My Skinny Pop popcorn is 3 points. Graham cracker is 2 points. WW fudge bar is 4 points. And then, of course, you always have your eggs and fruit and celery and any kind of veggie for 0. So that's my menu plan for the week. Once again, feasible, easy to do. I can do it. I know it. And somewhere along the line, sometimes I change it up a little bit. I know, but I stay within the points, which is the whole thing. Is like I have a plan, whether it's like to stay completely on that plan, but I don't go off of it. point-wise. So that it's really helping me. I've lost more than a pound each week for the last 2 weeks that I've had a menu. So let's keep that train, keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling right. I'm in a singing mood today, could you tell? I know it's kind of hard to tell. But what I wanted to talk about was, I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget. Oh, you want to act like what you do makes a difference, because it does. It really does make a difference, whether it's like in your food choices or how you treat people or just how you approach the day. I like to have a positive attitude. I like to look for the positive things in life. And if I have a negative, I like to look into that negative and figure out something inside that negative that is positive. So, like my negative thought for the day would be, you're not at 100 pounds yet. You're not in Wonderland yet. But the positive thought is, well, you're a lot closer than you have been in the past. You are so close. So it's all in the perspective of how you look at things and how you act about things. And, you can be a crappy person. I was going to swear. You can be a really crappy person and treat people like dirt. But do you feel any better when you do that? You really don't. I mean, can you go off your plan and eat whatever you want? Yeah, you can always do that. But do you pay for it later on by what you ate? Does it make you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have ate that. Why did I eat that? And then you have that feeling that your body just kind of, I found for myself, when I'm eating so healthy, I'm going so well, eating healthy, and then all of a sudden I start going way off the beaten path and eat crap. I feel like crap too. I just really do. Because my body is saying, Sandy, what are you doing to me? We were having so much fun. We had a kumbaya going here. And then you go and ruin it by putting all this crap into my body. And I'm just going to show you how I feel about that. And my body tells me. It really does. In more ways than one. It's just not worth it. I'm just not saying like, if I have a brownie, it's not going to affect me. I'm not going to feel like crap. But if I have like 2 or 3 brownies, and then I think, well, I had 2 or 3 brownies, I can have this or that. Then it's like, okay, your body says, okay, I was willing to give you the brownie. I was willing to go along with the brownie. But then when you put the second brownie in, okay, I'm going to react. It's just what happens. But you have to remember, too, that achieving your goals is not as important as what you become as you're achieving those goals, because getting to my next set of numbers has always been my main goal since I started. I've never looked at the whole picture that I needed to lose like 150 pounds. If I would have looked at the beginning that I had to lose 150 pounds, I would have never stayed on it as long as I did. But if I give myself these little 10-pound increments, just 10 pounds, let's just lose 10 pounds. And then when I achieve that goal, I've become like this better person. I've become superstar. I'm I'm like the superstar of my own dreams. I've done it. And then anybody else will look at you and go, you know what? You still got 140 to go. But I'm thinking, I just achieved 10 pounds. Don't rain on my parade. I'm going to sing again, but I'm not. I promise. I've met my singing quota for the day, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to sing some more today. I sing a lot during the day. But anyway, it's like all I can say is like you just need to achieve your goals. You just really need to get together with yourself and your body, have a long talk, and realize that it's just achieving it is enough. It really is enough. But realizing how you feel once you've achieved it is like the next step forward. It's the next step that gets you closer to that next 10 pounds. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, story. I've told you I have so many car stories. It's like unbelievable how many things my issues with my cars. This wasn't technically, it technically wasn't my car, but it was a car story that involved me. Is my mother and my father. My father was a representative in the union for the sprinkler fitters. And they would always went on conventions. My parents went on a lot of conventions, all expenses paid, and that was like, my mother loved it. My father loved it too, because it was just like, it was nice. My mother had just gotten a new car. It was a blue car. I can't even remember what kind of car it was though. But I remember that it was blue. And I was taking care of, I was the guardian type thing of my brothers and sisters, because when my parents went, I think I was 21. So Denise was 11. No, I had to been older than that because Pat was 16. So Pat was born in 57. So 16 would have put it. Yeah, 73. Yeah, I would have been. Oh, I've been 23. I would have been 23. 23 or 24, but it doesn't really matter. I was watching over them because they were all like under 18, other than my brother Michael, who was 2 years. Michael and Susie had lived on their own anyhow. They had got flats that they rented, which like little apartments type thing. But anyway, so I went to stay at my mother's house to watch Pat, Mary, and Denise. And my mother had got this new car, and when she left, she said, "No one's to drive my car. The car stays in the driveway," because we just had the driveway. She says, "It's not to go anywhere." And we said, "Okay, nobody's going to drive the car. Nobody's going to drive the car." So, because she says, "Michael and Susan has a car. You have a car. If you need to go anywhere, use your own car." At the time, we only had the one car because Jim was working. But, you know, if he needed anything, I could have called my brother or my sister. Anyway, Pat decided he wanted to go run up real quick to Burger King to get something to eat. And so he says, "I'm going to take the car." And I go, "I'm really not supposed to take the car." And he says, "But I really want a Burger King." And you know what? I really wanted a Burger King too. So I said, "Okay." So I gave him the money and I said, "Just make sure you park it exactly back where it was in the driveway, and just be really, really careful." And so he said he would. And so he was driving to the Burger King, which was by our house, which was on 8 Mile. I tell you, it was like, it's really notorious, 8 Mile. It's known all around the United States because of the movie. But anyway, so he was driving, and he stopped at the light because it was red, and he wanted to, the door wasn't completely closed, and so he opened up the door, the car door, as the light turned green, and the car in the other lane never had to stop because the light was green, and hit the door and took the door right off the hinge. It rolled down the street. Pat was like devastated, so he went and got the door, put it in the car, you know, put it in the trunk, and he came home and we ate the Burger King. I didn't notice anything. I look out the kitchen window and I see the car sitting in the driveway, and I think, "Oh, okay, no big deal." So we eat the Burger King. We get all done eating the Burger King, and Pat says, "I need to show you something." And I go, "What?" And he says, "Can you come outside? Can I show you something?" And I go, "Yeah, let's go outside." So we went outside and we looked at the car, and we come to the side and there's no door. I go, "Oh my God, where's the door?" He pops the trunk open. There's the door. I go, "We gotta get this fixed. What are we gonna do?" Well, my cousin Butch owned a collision shop. So I called my cousin Butch and I said, "Could you please fit us in real quick, because my parents are supposed to come home in a day or two, and I need to get this door put back on, and it can't look like the door needs to be fixed." That the door was fixed. So he says, "Bring it over." So we brought it over, and my cousin Butch put the door back on. And luckily, it didn't have any major damage. He was able to bump it out and scratch. And my mother never knew. We never told my mother either. So anyway, but as a family, we stuck together and we held that lie, that little white lie together, and never told my mother. But it was always something when my mother would say something about her car, and we'd always go. But anyway, more car stories to come. Not Christmas related, but I love sharing stories, and I'm glad you don't mind me sharing them. So anyway, gonna get on with my day now. I talked a little bit too long today, yet again, so if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody would like to see it, and as always, stay safe.